Hello, and welcome to this video. But this one is a bit different. So the last one is a figure drawing one. So this one is just a portrait one. So here again in line of action, it provides us with portraits that we can use as reference to draw. And I guess we're gonna do 10 minutes. This is the first time I'm doing this too, so this will be good. Oh, okay. Is the head? Is your head going this way a bit? So, like that. So you know, I've done a few portraits before. I'm just really not good at it. And before I used the Loomis method. And the Loomis method is quite fine as well. This time I'm just using this method. For me, this method makes more sense. But I first got started with the Loomis method, and it's fine. It's fine. Oh wait, I haven't started the timer. Wow. Okay. Cool. Did not mean to do that. So, when it comes to portraits, I'm not really good at it, especially when it comes to finding the likeness. But when it comes to drawing faces, I'm okay. But yeah, that's pretty much it. When drawing likenesses, not good. And when just drawing faces, okay, adequate. The side plane. And the side plane, you can learn that with the Loomis method as well. But even right, maybe high. That, like this. Now this looks very rough, I know. But anyway, this is the ears. This is the head. Yeah. This is the eye line, right? This is top of the mask. Goes down here. Side plane. Now here. More like the side plane of the cheek. Now, in the past week I've been doing this a lot with portraiture. Just trying to see if I could do the likeness using this method. And cheerfully, I have to adjust it just a bit in order to make it work. I don't think I got the angle of the head right. I don't. Yeah, I guess. Okay, I see. I was wrong. Alright, that's cool. It foreshortens, the head goes this way. Likeness. My weakness. What can you do? If you're not good at it, you have to keep doing it until you're very comfortable with it. This seems more correct, but we don't know. Is this right? Is this right? Come on. Tell me if this is right. Looks like the chin is a bit it's a bit small, thin. Oh, that is a peculiar distance there. I mean, if you use the logic of Loomis method, the distance between her forehead and her nose is shorter than her nose to her chin. So that's a great distance. Does that mean we have to lower it a bit? How far? How far do we go? Over here? Does that fix it a bit? I don't know. Or is it just a bit too low? Yeah, it's a bit too low. Great. Okay, before the timer runs out, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pause it. I mean, that's kind of what we're looking for. It's just yeah, you have to adjust the construction to your reference so that it matches. And that does not match. And sometimes my construction is spot on, and most of the time it's not. Like right now, it's because of how the head is oriented. This is eye. Just gonna do that. This eye. This is nose. This is mouth parts. I mean, it looks quite silly now, but hopefully by finishing it up, we could make it a bit more appealing looking. Look more like the reference. You know, to be honest, what I'm doing is, I think, twice as hard. And I think I'm only making it hard for myself. Because instead of like going back and doing the construction more properly, I'm just like doing adjustments like this. Like, it's not bad, it's just in the future I don't want myself to not do this. And in order to do that, I have to go back and redo the construction in a more proper way. Because at this point we're just pushing things together until it looks right. Not a good habit to have when drawing. I mean, if you've seen this before, if you've been to Line of Action, you'll see her face quite often. I've made a portrait of her before. I think she has the same face there. Let me just sorry. I don't wanna tangent too much. I don't wanna go on a tangent, but made a portrait of her. So that's her back view. So that's her front view. There it is. That's her front view. And I used Outrage, so I wasn't using too much layers. I was using simulated paint, and I was just pushing things around most of the time. So what I did here is pretty much what I'm doing. What I did here is pretty much what I'm doing here. Like the same construction process, but I adjusted it to make it to her liking. To her likeness. You know what I'm not good at drawing and painting? Hair. Hair. Because, you know, it's not just one unit, it's made of many strands of singular hair. And how you're supposed to paint or draw it is to do it as just one unit. The problem is, I guess, at the end when you're trying to finish it up, it kind of looks like, when I do it, it looks like a helmet rather than hair. And I think the problem there is that it's the properties of hair. I guess that's the problem that I can't get, because it's very reflective of light, but it also has different volumes to it, depending on how if the hair is tight or not, or it's wavy or curly. You know, see this? It's like okay. So let me just do it. Let's see. So this is the parting stuff, just like that, right? Here is this shadow. This is the dark side. This is the light side. But there's also another dark side here because of how it's, you know, how it's grouped up. and I just can't seem to get it through my thick skull. So I put a new layer, just coloring it in, shading it in, and hopefully not overdo it. And I'm using a Bristles 5 flat, and I use this in my sky fan art stuff. Just be careful not to overdo it. This feels like charcoal, how it's covering the stuff. I like it. It's like a thick slab of charcoal and just pouring it over this paper. Well, now I can see this is a bit lagging. Okay. This needs more oomph on this side. Huh, I like that. I like the brush. My god. Looks much different compared to this charcoal pencil medium. That brush is like, it's soft and sharp if you press hard enough, which is unusually sexy. Don't know how else to say it. I mean, it's barely 3/4 view, so I'm just gonna keep that. I don't particularly like drawing noses because I always get it wrong. That's the problem. In which case we have to tackle it head on. The eye is also more than just the eye. It has tear ducts. And it's easy to just get the eye shape wrong. When we could simplify it, it's just like this. And it's so easy to do that. It looks like the eye. Very dynamic, used often in animation. A notable example, I guess, is Batman. Son of Batman? Yeah. And all those new Batman animated stuff. Yeah. This one is a bit not familiar with his eye shape. I'm assuming stuff, but I think it's bad to assume. This person's face is flat on this side, which is interesting. Normally the cheekbone right here shows itself, so it creates this like that shape. It looks like that, but not for this one. It's just flat. Speaking of mouth. But man, I'm so bad when it comes if we do this, if we do a portraiture, but we have to do it in color. I'm so bad with color. We'd be so much in trouble. That's just how it is. Color is complicated, but not at the same time. It's daunting, but once you understand it, you just have to go. You can do it. You just have to go do it. I'm not getting the likeness of this dude. I'm just not getting the likeness. That is a bit too big, eh? Okay. Especially this one. That's kinda him. Okay. I don't know if we can make another portrait. It's already 12 a.m. Sorry. I'm gonna stop it here. I think I'm gonna continue this one next time. Anyway, see ya. I think I am recording. Hello, welcome back to your regular schedule figure drawing. Actually, no, it's portrait drawing. Never mind. So I have line of action open in another monitor so that I can see better. And I think, this is, I think, better for my arm. Gives me more real estate to draw. I just noticed that these other portraits were drawn really small, and I have a really large dock. So yeah, I don't know why I did that. Anyway, but yeah, we'll have to change that eventually, because she's doing this mouth, with the tongue out, right? And the jaw is going this way, so this thing is going this way. Also, I'm working on a time limit, the same time as last time. Here I put it at 16 minutes, I think. Just so I could quickly block out the construction properly. This is normally the slit of the mouth. The opening. However, she's opened this bottom half and switched it over to the right side. And so, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna use the selection tool, grab that, and actually no, that won't work, because I think she's in. Control Shift A. There we go. Okay, do that again. Grab it here, over here. Control T, transform. Yeah. No, that's not gonna work. Oh, this ain't Photoshop, eh? You went like that, But when you draw the mouth, be careful not to draw it too big. Control Shift A. I got 3 minutes on my stuff on the portrait, but it's okay. I'm just gonna pause it. I mean, what's the point of timing if I'm gonna pause it, right? I do it just to keep track of time and be able to know if am I doing it more efficiently and faster, or am I just like wasting effort on lines, on measure, yeah, pretty much on my construction, which I didn't measure properly. Yeah. Yep. From that, I know that the mouth is a bit too low. Cheeks. Yep. Yep. There's a bone here, but there's also fat that goes here. Just gotta be careful to differentiate those things. Otherwise, it just looks weird. Feels like his face been bitten by mosquitoes if I'm not so careful. I feel like I'm ruining it, making it worse. I just have to trust myself a bit and try not to panic. Because I've watched Jim Lee's video about drawing teeth. It's like if you draw teeth, like one at a time, treating them as like different, like as individual objects, yeah, then it just looks weird and creepy at times, and it doesn't work. most of the time. Sometimes you just have to leave a suggestive outline of the teeth. Speed is not the key. Unless that's what you're using to get the gesture of the pose. There we go. Not the energy, the gesture. If they're doing some dynamic pose, then I guess speed can factor in capturing that. But for these kinds of things, slow it down. Portraits don't require speed. Unless you're looking for a very weird expression on the face. It requires like, a bit of caricaturing. Then go ahead, speed it up. For these kinds of things, I prefer to actually use Conte charcoal, because I'm a bit more accurate with them than with this. I mean, it's just a charcoal brush. It simulates charcoal, but I can't. I mean, I could do that and like shrink it down to, but like that's a bit. It's a bit. I'm not really used to it yet. If the lips are too thin, do I need to draw them, or just disregard them and just focus on the lower lip? I guess for accurate portrait studies, you have to include the upper lip. Because most of the time, I just an afterthought. You're drawing for men's lips, it's just that. It's just that, but for women's lips, you have to draw them. You kind of have to. Otherwise, there's like maturity issues. Like, you don't know how mature they are unless you draw the lips. So, I don't know why. It just is. The lips help determining people's ages. Okay, as I'm trying to clean this up, I realize that the distance between the eyes are shorter than normal. Because normally, distance between two eyes is another eye. That's the distance between two eyes. And this eye is where you put the nose. Yeah. Anyway, her eyes are a bit closer than I thought it was. Huh. Okay. Right then. Okay. Can't control that one. Okay, cool. Now I try to render it out a bit. And put in another layer, just in case it doesn't work out. Because it's been a while since I've done this. Just rendering it like this. I'm not using the brush like this one. I'm using the actual charcoal. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I should probably stop now. So, thank you guys so much for watching this one. It's just 3 portraits. Should I make another one? I don't know. Anyway. See you guys. Bye.